Hello, everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that was an intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Caveopolis. So, I've been kind of like testing out the different colored bricks and stuff like that. Not sure how I'm gonna do this, but I did add a staircase. I've slowly been adding it. I expanded it to 3x3, which kind of messed up the storage room a little bit. But I mean, it's fine. Also, as you can see, I've put in all the drawers. And I decided that I was going to redo um the colored stone. So I have them over here now. And what I've done is I have the colored stone and then the brick variation. Because I decided that I wanted to build with the bricks and rather than the stone. So what I've done is I've done it like this just so I have like a way to get the bricks and stuff. Also, I moved the storage drawer over to here. I figured, that'd be easier and better. And I don't really have a place for these anymore. I'm tempted to just use like some of these double drawers for, I'm thinking like maybe like here. You can see I already did it with the andesite. That's what I'm thinking of doing, is just starting to put these into the drawers and having it so that like the drawers themselves are, rather than having the chests, I'm thinking of switching it over to drawers just to make it a bit easier. So it'd be like, that could go there, that could go there, and then the pebbles go in as well. Because I've been kind of like moving everything around, but in the end it's like, it's one of those situations where it's like, do I really want to stick with the chests? I mean, like, these are really good, and I do normally have it as like the chest in here and stuff like that. But because I've decided to do this setup for my storage, and I expanded this out, the stairwell, made it made it 3 wide rather than only 1 wide, there isn't really room for the chests. So I'm like, yeah. So I've slowly been like adding these in, and I am actually going to have a full drawer set for my cobblestone. So yeah, that's basically what I did between episodes, and I also kind of tweaked this a bit. I accidentally made obsidian when I didn't want to. But yeah, so I also added a drawer, like a thing here, a chest here that I've been putting the stone, like the pebbles into, and then I have this as well. That's automatically feeding pebbles into here. You see, there's like a bunch in there. So I've basically been feeding the pebbles in, and it's been going well. If we look in the chest here, I have a whole bunch of resources. So, yeah, and this has been going slowly, but it's been going. And I no longer have a place set up for the ores because I've just been straight up smelting them. Like, you can see here, there's these. I've been kind of keeping the ores in here and then smelting them up as I go through. So, yeah. Take charcoal. Oh, and if you, so in starting from episode, I think it was 4, I started uploading the Caveopolis series, and I've actually recorded quite a few episodes already of it. But that will be going up, if you notice, that will be going up at the same time, like around the same time as these episodes now. And in that series, there's mini charcoal, and I haven't really been using it, like mini charcoal and mini coal. I haven't really been using them in this series. But it is also something that's in this pack as well. And I kind of explained how it works in that. But basically, one item, like one mini charcoal smelts one item, essentially. So it's a good, this is like a good way to get the most out of your resources. And I had honestly forgotten it was a thing until I got the quest for it, and as a Ropolist, I was like, oh yeah, that's something I can do. So, in this episode, I want to set up an igneous extruder. And I also, I'm, at some point I want to automate this so that it's fully automatic. So that's something I also need to get done. For now though, we can get started with the igneous extruder. So I need this. Now, I can only make one at the moment, but that's fine. I was gonna like craft everything off camera, but I figured let's do it together. So we're gonna need some of these barrels. We're gonna need some of this. And we're gonna basically go through this together. So I'll place that there, place that there. Make it so that like it's easy to auto smelt everything or auto craft everything. So we're gonna need some chests. And I'm just gonna use this to make the chests. Let's see, so I'm gonna need 4 and then 6, so about I'll make we'll make 16 because I'm gonna eventually need more anyway. And then gonna take this and we will make some buckets. I only need, I think, 4? No, I think 6. I think that's right. No, we need 2 more. 8. There we go. That's right. Okay, that will give us that, and then we go like so. That'll give us 2 of those, and then we do this. And that is our igneous extruder. I absolutely love this thing. So, the way this works is, actually, I will actually need 1 more bucket. So make another bucket. And the way that this thing works is, I'll put it here for now, just so I can show you. So this goes down, and then what we do is we take some water, we put the water on one side, and then we take some lava, we put it on the other side, and now, because there's stone underneath it, it will start doing stone pebbles. Now, we can basically choose what this makes. If we put any colored stone underneath it, it will make stone. And whatever like block we put underneath it, it will make the pebble version if it's any kind of stone. Which we want multiples of these. We want one making the pebbles so that we can fuel these things. However, for this, I want this to be fueled with like actual stone blocks. So, what I can do is, if I make another igneous extruder, I can actually put that between the lava, like between the barrel and the, brain dead. I can put it between the aqueduct, the thing for the aqueduct, as well as the Like, I can put it right there between the barrel and the aqueduct, and that will basically work like that. And then all I gotta do is just say, hey, put the stuff from in here into here. And that will automatically generate. And then we won't have to worry about this. And this thing, I can send it, basically put a pipe and be like, hey, go over to that. And that will put the pebbles in there. So, that is what I need to do. However, I'm going to do a bunch of this. I know that, like, I'm gonna need a lot of these, so I'm just gonna put a bunch in. But yeah, that's basically how the extruders work. And I have pretty pipes, so I can actually show you the basic process of this. So if I go like this, and I have this coming up, and we just funnel this over, and this will be better later on. I can basically say, hey, you know, I want you to, do I have, it's fluid extractor, I need the, I think it's hoppers that I need to make it with. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is actually why I made extra hoppers, was so that I could make more of these plates. So we'll make 2. Don't really need that, but I'll make 2. I will actually, because it wants me to, I will also make the retriever. That'll get me that one. The basic idea is I put the extractor in, and it will start extracting the pebbles, and it'll put the pebbles into this drawer. And that will start going, and this will basically fill this whole thing up. And this will never, now I have an infinite source. So that's really good. And this is basically what I'm going to be doing for this, but using stone. Like, using a stone block instead. So I'll get the actual block itself. I guess we'll just kind of go with gray. Because, like, that's... I mean, it doesn't matter what block I put underneath it. As long as it's one of the colored stones, I will get the stone itself. So, yeah. Also, I think... Oh yeah, I do have a unused bucket. Okay. But yeah, so once we get the, like, a second igneous extruder, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll put it here, and then that will kind of set that up. And once I get the ability to get, like, more resources, I will be able to go through and make this setup better. But this is basically how it's gonna be for a while. Which, it's kind of, like, but hey. Do that, and then I'm going to throw that in there, and there we go. Do that. Okay. Now, I do need this to be smelted, so I'm going to take these out. And I'm going to put that in there. We'll finish smelting that up later. But, take that back out. We should be able to make another igneous extruder. But we need to go through this process again. We need 8 of those. I think I have enough of those. No, I need, I think, 1 more. There we go. That'll give us 4 of those. We do this, I need 2 more. That'll be 1, 2. Oh, I stocked all of them. I do also need to get, like, the upgrades for these drawers, because they're so small right now. But once I start getting, like, a better... I think pretty soon, I think I should be able to start getting iron soon. If we go here, I need to do the prismarine stuff. And then it tells me to go below the water. And once I go below the water, I'll get this, the tier 1. And then that's when I start getting the other ores, like iron, and lead, and all that. You know, I can get nickel, iron, lead, and redstone. And that will be when I can start making the upgrades for the drawers. But for now, I have to make do with having small drawers. But let's do this. Take the bucket. I'm going to turn that off for now. We will break that, place that, place the extruder, place back down the water, and now it's starting to make that. So if we go like that, and we place in the extractor, that should now, I think I need to set this to down. And there we go. It will now start filling up. And like I said, this thing is really good because like now it's an infinite source of stone, which in turn is an infinite source of lava. And eventually this will like go through and be like, this goes fast enough that it will fill up this faster than it can go through the lava, like faster than it can go through the stone. So eventually this will be full and then this will be full. As you can see here, this thing is going through, and since this is so big, it can hold 32 stacks. So eventually this will be fully buffed out, and then this will be fully buffed out, which will in turn make this setup completely self-sufficient, which is fantastic. And if you can get multiple, you know, you can have one igneous extruder going to like multiples of these. Doesn't look like it's going through. It's not processing. As you can see here, it's like throwing them out. Seems like it's not processing them fast enough, so I might have to put a buffer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for now. Let this fill up. Because this isn't processing them fast enough for it to be like, hey, you know, yeah, this is processing them too fast. So, I may just put down. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. But eventually this will be like, I think I might actually, can I make, I think I can make a round robin. No, I need redstone, which sucks because I don't have redstone yet. But that is fine. Because what I can do later is I can put round robin here, so like some will go there, some will go to the chest, back and forth. I can also, yeah. Anyway, that will be fine for now. We'll just let this go. And basically, I don't need to worry about this now. Although, what I might do is I can actually move this so that it goes like from the side, taking the lava out from the side rather than there. And I can have it so that this is going into a drawer similar to like that. And then the drawer can be into a hopper. That's something I can do later. But that's a later. That's a later. That's a later me problem. For now, it's a good setup. Now, I want to move onward because I want to get the next set of stuff, which will basically allow me to go through and let's throw everything in here for now. I want to move on to this. Not that one. Oh yeah, it still wants me to make the calculator. I want to move on to this. Because this will work in the background and it will allow me to do other things. This is optional. I don't need to do this. Although I do need an ore. I do need the alloy mixer. So I think it would actually be more productive to move on to the prismarine section, because then that way I can start getting more ores. Okay, let's do this. I will do this in the background. Maybe next episode I'll get that done. Like, I think we'll wait until next episode to do this. And between episodes I will make it. And then we'll set that up over near at the level. So, okay, so I put prismarine into the eroder, and that will give me those. So I have a lot of this, and I do also want to do dripstone. Okay, so we'll go like that, and we'll go like that, and that should process. Yeah, and that gives me these, which will complete the quest. And then, okay, so this is made with the shard and the bright stone, which I know I have a ton of. Yeah, I've got like so much bright stone, it's not even funny. It looks like it's 1-to-1, so I'm gonna need a lot. This also wants me to make a sea lantern. I never actually use this. Like the item terminal and the crafting terminal. But those are actually pretty useful, but I never actually use them. But this is what we need, because we need the diving set in order to go into the water. So, let's see. I need... I'm not sure how much I'll need. Okay, so one of these makes 4. Now I'm gonna need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. I'm gonna need 17 of these. Wow. And the only thing that this fabric is used for is to make the diving set, I think. Yeah, it's only used to make the diving set, so there won't really be much use for it afterwards. I am gonna need more string. I can use moss carpets. I think I might have to do that. Do that. And that'll give me 8. I can't use the mossy string, I don't think, in order to make it. No, I have to make it into wool. So I'm gonna need a lot of that. I didn't think of that. I can always get more moss. As long as I have one patch, or like one thing of moss in here, I can get more. So that's fine. Also, I'm running low on food. I've been running really low on food lately, because, like, I don't know, it's one of those things, like, I never remember that food is a thing in Minecraft. There we go. That will give me 5. I'm gonna need a lot of this, so I might as well make all of this into string, and then make all of it into that. And that should be okay. Things done? Yes. Almost. That. Get more string. Okay. And this will give me the string that I need. I'm gonna need bronze, which I should have more of. And I should also have more glass panes somewhere. I think the glass panes are down here. I had them. I know I had glass panes somewhere. Either way. Because I had made them for something else. But for some reason I don't know where they are. Weird. That's fine. Just means that I need to make more. Which I can do if I do this. I think if I put these... How do I do gravel again? Oh, right. Okay. The recipe's weird in this pack. I forgot. Okay. You only give me 1. Now you want to stack, please? Oh, it's only got 1. Okay. Well, that's fine. Do that. We'll do that. This is a slow process. Anyway, I'm gonna need 1 more piece of gravel because I need 6 glass in order to make the panes. It's really random that this is like, oh yeah, you need panes. Okay, so for now, that's almost full. One thing I can do, since the chest is pretty much good, I can do that. And then extract up from chest. And this will basically go until it's filled. And if it can't go in, it'll go back. And that's how we can do this for now. There we go. And that should keep everything full. Yep, there we go. And that is at 16 stacks, which is good. Well, I'm curious. How much ore have we gotten? Wow. Okay, that's... You guys saw me empty this. That's really good, all things considered. Since, like, we set it up. That's really good. Okay. Let's throw you in there. Take the glass. As soon as I get a gravel, I'm gonna throw it in. We'll do that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna smelt you. Might as well do that. Okay, so I need the cloth. That's 12. I don't think that's enough for the full set. I think it was 17 that I needed. So, looks like I'm gonna need more. Which isn't too bad. I am out of that. Like, I am out of the mossballs, which... I mean, technically I could just go down and... Yep, here. Let's do this. We'll go down here. And... because I want to expand this down here anyway. So I think... what I might do... is... we'll make a wood hammer. For now. And what I'll do... is I'll just mine out a bunch of the mossballs. And in the process, we're expanding this area. Because eventually I want to put animals down here. But for now, we'll just do this. And I do want to break the ceiling. So that the bright stone can light this area up. This is a good way to get moss. Rather than doing it bone meal way. It does take forever though. But hey. It works. I might as well eat some of the moss as well to get my hunger up. Now that we have that, like, the water level, I do want to do some fishing at some point and get, like, a bunch of fish so I can make fish sandwiches. Because that would be a lot easier and a more efficient way to get food. And it'll also be better food. Do that, go like that, like that. Can never have too much because I'm gonna need more. Alright, I was like, what's going on with that? But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm gonna need string in order to make myself a, what do you call it? Fishing rod. So I might as well make more, right? Right. Okay. And once I get like the like this automated, I won't need to do this. I'll just have to like throw stuff in there and be like, oh yeah, there you go. For now though, it is what it is. So I think I'm gonna need that, and I think I need to do that again. We'll see though. Make the glass panes. I don't know why it said red. Pretty sure I can use regular panes. Yes, there we go. A pane for the helmet, and then we have the chest plate and the boots. Need one more. Yeah, okay, so I need to do this. And that'll do that. And that'll leave me with 3. Which is now officially useless, but hey. I'm never gonna use those again. But, that's fine. It does, however, give me the diving suit. And the diving suit, while I'm wearing it, makes me look weird. I actually kind of like this suit. I think it looks interesting. But basically, this greatly increases your air supply. And the more you wear it, like the more you wear in the set, the better your air supply will be. Which means I have the ability to now go in the water and not have to worry too much about my air supply. I can basically go all the way down here. And what I want to do is I want to kind of block off that area, like make a little tunnel going down, a 3x3 tunnel going down all the way to the sandstone level. And the reason I want to do that is so that I don't have to worry about the water flooding the area. So what we can do is we can go down here, and I want this to be, I want the middle here. So we'll go like so, make my way down. And there are squids here, which is fantastic. But basically I want this to be a 3x3 area in the middle. Like that. And that way I can mine all the way down to the sandstone level. And as you've noticed, the bubbles are going down. This isn't like automatic. Like this isn't like same effects as water breathing, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, you have like infinite bubbles. No, you're breathing, like the bubbles do go down and you can still drown. It's just that it gives you more time in the water. So it's just that the timer for the for your bubbles to go down is a little bit less. I should actually, I'm gonna grab more of the planks, and I'm also going to make some ladders as well. I need some sticks. Actually, hold on. Sticks and more planks. I'm actually gonna throw in some more azalea logs to get more of the oak planks, because you can never have too much oak, or any wood for that matter. Do that, and then I will split these in half because I can get all of these going. And we want all these to be 32. So we'll go boom, 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 boom. And these ones might not be full stacks, which is fine. But hey, it is okay. So, I need ladders. Don't I make ladders? I never make ladders. Like, ever. Not even in Minecraft. Okay. Okay, so there we go. I don't need these sticks anymore, so throw them in there. Now, let's go down and finish that little tunnel. And then I'm not sure how I'm gonna get rid of the water. I mean, I could... Actually, I have an idea. We do this, and we basically just go all the way. And then we bring this all the way down. I don't have to do the corners, but I'm going to because why not? Ah, that's irritating when that happens. You know what? This is like a bit boring to watch, I'm assuming. So I'm going to finish this. I'm gonna dig out the, take out the water. I'm gonna finish building the walls, take out the water, and then we will be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've not actually done this. I haven't really done much since I, paused and did the skip. But I just want to point this out. There was, somewhere around here, there was a pufferfish, and I went, I got near it, and so it, puffed up, and there was a drowned, and so the pufferfish poisoned and killed the drowned. And it was kind of funny. I got saved by a pufferfish. Somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. It might have died, but anyway. I will finish this off, and I will see you guys in a sec. Okay, so, there's actually... I still need to dig out the thing going all the way down. Basically what I did was I filled the entire thing up to the surface with oak logs. And I was going to dig it out off camera, but there's actually something that I want to make that I think would be pretty interesting for you guys to see. So I go here, and you can see here, I looked up the Paxel, if I actually spell it fully. So there's an item in the game from, the Mechanism Tools mod. And basically, it allows me to make an item called the Paxel, which is, all 3 tools in one. So, I want to make a lapis one. And what I can do... Actually... do I want to go lapis or do I want to go bronze? I think for now I'll do a lapis. So basically, it's every, all 3 of the, harvesting tools. So you need an axe, a shovel, and a pick. And all you gotta do is put them in like that, and you get a Paxel. And this thing will break all the blocks. All 3 times. So you can use it any way that you would use a shovel, a pick, or a axe. Which is really good, considering the fact that I need those tools. What do I do with all my bowls? Ah, there's all my bowls. I know I had more bowls than that. Okay, but yeah, so that's basically how this works. And as you saw, there's a bunch of different, ones you can make. So eventually I want to make better and better tools. But for now, I'm good. I think I put away my ladders. Did I? I did. Okay. Anyway, let's go down and... For now, I'm just gonna go down the middle. Rather than doing, the whole way. Actually... You know what? Might as well do the whole 3x3. And what I'll do is when we come back up, that's when I'll put in the ladder. But this thing is so good. I love this. I love the Paxels. They're really good, like, basic block to use, in my opinion. Like, they're a good tool for, like, the basic blocks. And later on, once you get, like, the better Paxels and stuff like that, you know, it'll be better. You know, here, let's just do this. Go down until we get to the sand. But yeah. And there we go. We're not at the sand, and I'm gonna go all the way to red sand. We want to go past the red sand. And this is what I want. This block here. We just got like a bunch of achievements, like a bunch of quests done. Not one little part. But that's basically where I want it. Like, that's the level that I want, is that thing. So we go all the way up. Ah, just barely short. That's okay. Okay. I will need 1, 2, 3 more ladders, it looks like. I was 3 ladders short, guys. 3. That's frustrating. But, oh well. So it's like that, and then we just need to do 1 more, I think. Yeah, that'll give me 1 left over. Which is like a bit frustrating, but hey. Ah, this guy is now full. And it can't send these pebbles back. So all we do is we just say, no. There we go. And now that is full, and that's going to be good for a long time. And this thing won't generate anymore. So what I might actually do is I'm probably going to take this out, and if you remember, I think it was like all the way in episode 1, I made a single mossy stone. And this is the reason I made the single mossy stone. So if I break that, and I take this out, and I place the mossy stone in there, I now get infinite moss balls. And what I can do is, now that like this kind of system is good, I can have a drawer there. I think I have like an extra. Yeah, that's a double drawer though. Like, that's a 4x4 drawer. You know what? That's fine. Because that's the same. Actually, you know what? I'd rather have a single drawer. So what we'll do is we'll go like this. We'll make a single drawer. And now I'll have this drawer here with a pipe. And I will say extract from down. And now it will start putting the moss balls in here. And that will give me infinite moss balls. Which is great. Because now I don't have to worry about moss balls. And I'm just gonna put that away. And this stuff, I'm gonna do it in its own little thing. I'm gonna make this, because I'm pretty sure there is like sandstone. Yeah, the next layer below what I'm on is the sandstone layer. So I'm gonna make one of these. And we'll go that and that. Now, I want, oh yeah, I was gonna make myself a bunch of regular torches. actually why I came in here, was to get some of this. I want to make torches. That's backwards. There we go. Okay. So, I want to go down and get some fuel. And this thing, like, this stuff is actually really good. If you go here below the water. Basically, it contains oil. And I mine it. I should be able to get... Like, I think when I mine it, I get the block. And... let's just spade mine for now. That. Yes, I get the block. And basically, this is going to give me a fuel source. Like a better fuel source than what I currently have. And if we go back into the quest, if we put this in a rotor, we'll get this stuff. And this, you can actually use it like as the fuel itself. You can put this in and it will give you the fuel. It smells 12 items, which is awesome. And this can also be used for fuel. This, however, doesn't do as much. So it's actually better to use this version as the fuel. But I do need some of the eroded version of this so that I can make the next tier of what do you call it? The next, like, what are they called again? Or extractor upgrade. See, I need 4. And this isn't really, like, I don't think it's really used in anything else. I mean, later I can use it to get heavy oil, which long ways away. So I only really need 4. However, I do want a bunch of this for the actual, like, as fuel. So, oh, by the way, you can do the whole trick where, like, if you put down a torch on sand, it'll do that. It still works. But I don't need that much right now, so I'm just gonna do it this way. I want to get 32. There we go, stack and 32. That's more than enough. Oh yeah, and this is actually a good opportunity to use my teleporter. So I'm actually gonna add this, so we're gonna say fuel, and that will teleport us right here. So we go run program, we say spawn, I want to teleport there. Boop. And I can't actually go back, like you can't actually go back through, as you saw it disappear before I got there. But that is how the teleporter works. I absolutely love the teleporter. It's really good, especially when I'm like really far down. Ooh, these are all ready. So much wood. We'll do that. That'll give us 4. That should be done by the time this thing is through. Okay. That gives me extra 2. But now it's almost done. That's 3. And this should be 4. There we go. Oh yeah, it didn't actually register that I had gotten the red sandstone. Which is weird, but hey. We now have a good source of fuel. So if we click that, oh yeah, that I misplaced. I misclicked there. I didn't actually want that to be there, but I just haven't gotten around to taking it out yet. Anyway, okay, so what else do we need? We need the red sandstone. We already have 2. We need 2 more. So we have that. And I have the base upgrade at the basics up here. So what we can do is it's like this and like that. There we go. That is how we get more ores. So this works exactly the same way as this thing. You can't have multiples in there, unfortunately, but I think I should be good on those ores for now. So what we'll do is we'll take this out, put that one in there. And I'm gonna take these out. And we'll let this go through, and this will give us all of this stuff. So I do need to at least put these in my inventory. I'm just gonna store these in here for now. Yeah, this will give us iron. We get redstone from this as well. And we also get lead and nickel. So yeah, this is how we get iron and redstone and all that. Ooh, that's the lead. Now we just need, I was gonna say, now we just need nickel. And there we go. But yeah, so that will start giving us lead. And if we look here, as you can see, like, these are all the next upgrades. Over time, we will basically get all the way to this, which gives us osmium and all that. But the one that I like is this, because then you can get silver, emerald, and diamonds. You can also get uranium, apparently. But you can also get the blazing one, which only gives blaze powder. That's actually a really good way to get blaze powder. But for now, I'm gonna have that going with the, like, that. So we can get those ores. Basically, we need one of everything. Oh yeah, pipes. The pipes mod is actually really useful, I will admit. Like, I like my pretty pipes, but the pipes mod is also a really good mod. Let's see. Ooh, we have one of each. Nice. I really should finish that, but I don't wanna. It wants me to make a block? Huh. Wants me to make a block of redstone. That's interesting. Gonna take a while. Okay, so the thing that I want to do is I actually want to make this, the iron upgrades. Because my stuff is starting to get, like, as you know, my drawers are starting to get very full. So let's just smelt goes up. I need the ingots anyway. But yeah, I want to get the upgrades. It does cost 2 iron per upgrade, but on my things, it's going to be very useful. And go here, storage, say we want this upgrade, and there we go. And I want to put this on here. Boop. And if I shift click this, you can see now I can hold more. I can hold 4 times as much. So I can basically put, now the stack limit is times 4. If you look here, it's times 8. Like here I can hold 8 stacks, here I can now hold 32 stacks. And the higher you go with these, the better the upgrade is. So, you know, this is really good, the 32 one. This makes it so that, like, it's super overpowered. But over time, I will add more and more upgrades. But for now, I just needed the one. Do that. It wants me to make the dust. Because I'm gonna need this, I think. Yeah. It's copper and nickel. Why do you want me to use the dust? Ah, Invar. That's right. Okay. But, yeah. I just realized that this episode is very, very long. So I am actually going to end this episode here. And we will continue on in the next one. I am gonna, like, let this go for a while. Just so that I can get more of the stuff. And it should be okay. By the next episode, I should have more of, like, stuff good to go. And I might also set up, like, an auto smelting system. Just a basic one. But for now, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check out the Caveopolis series. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. With that said, goodbye.